Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Time for the final countdown. The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would present about Sir Alex Ferguson's Secret of Success documentary. Before that, I will introduce my group member. First, Nazun Saila binti Muhammad Redzi. Second, Nur Aishikin binti Ali Nopia. Third, Ainul Maidia binti Mat Ramli. And Siti Nafiza binti Abdul Hamid. Okay, let me start with summarize. The most important things in managerial is manager need to be a good leader, which is give instruction and do together, not a boss who always give instruction without do it together. To be a good person is very effective in managing the teams. In the manager should have a big personality. To be a person who is very effective in managing the team, the manager should have a biggest personality. For example, Sir Alex Ferguson believed to himself that he can lead a football team effectively. Then, a good leader has made tough decision for long time and medium term benefit for the team. This is very risky part, but as a manager and good leader, he must think wisely and make the best decision for the good sake and for others. Manager also must control everything so that there will be no miscommunication. If many people intervene, the manager is on. Lastly, to have a good manager need to consistent about the organization. This is because often people, when they build a structure, then entity into the winning position, they forget what took them there and they stop to doing renovation and stop doing repair.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aishikin binti Muhammad Ali Nopia 1212654. I will tell to you about the introduction first. First, Sir Alexander Chapman Ferguson, or better known as Sir Alex, was born in 31st December 1941 at Glasgow, Scotland. He is a Scottish football soccer player and manager who was best known for managing Manchester United in 1986 until 2013. Second, he was a solid if unspectacular player in 2 seasons with the Rangers and played for 2 other clubs before retiring in 1974. Ferguson retired at the end of the 2012 with 13 Premier League seasons but stayed on with Manchester United in a front office role and as a club ambassador. Third, Ferguson was named the Premier League Manager of the Year on 11 occasions. He released volumes of autobiography in 1999 and 2013. He was made Commander of the British Empire, which is CBE, in 1995 and was knighted in 1999. Next, Sir Alex said that a good manager must know about the elements and rudiments of leadership and universal skills that are as applicable to a multinational corporation. And the last, fabulous leader is very rare individual and that person is capable of making an organization do things, making people persuading, nudging, cajoling, and caressing.
Our group have found the defining and framing issue. There is 3 different theoretical frames based on the football manager Sir Alex Ferguson. Firstly, scientific management theory. The main principle of scientific management include measurement of timing for every production operation done by trained workers. Sir Alex Ferguson also used some concept of scientific management. He was a strategic and rational and systematic person. Secondly, there is human relation theory. Human relation theory are that different motivators motivate different people. During his last decade as the manager of Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson made some steps from the scientific management to the human relation approach. Thirdly, symbolic management. Symbolic managers and leaders believe that the most important part of their job is inspiration, giving something that they can believe in. Ferguson's career, we can realize that he used different organizational behavior framed to analyze and approach different situations and the different player. Innovative employment. Ferguson leadership lesson that capture crucial element of his approach. Success and staying power like Sir Alex Ferguson demand study and not just by football fans. How did he do it? Can one identify habits that enable his success and principles that guide it? Firstly, he started with the foundation. Ferguson said about creating a structure for a long term by modernizing United Youth Program. Secondly, he dared to rebuild your team. Even in time of great success, Ferguson worked to rebuild his team. Nature of employment. Sir Alex Ferguson chose to be a football manager because he enjoyed the interaction with young people. Also, he loved and enjoyed his time as a manager that producing young people. At first, it was tough for him, but he tried to change the culture of his team. Trend in current practice. Sir Alex Ferguson have made his football team player, winning 13 Premier League title and 2 Champions League trophy. How did he do that? He manually asset, control and impose discipline and essential for any team to achieve the common objective. Sir Alex has a disciplinarian that appeal with himself. Sir Alex said, if doesn't have discipline within the organization, energy will break out and it will become unwieldy and impossible to manage.
3 elements from Principle of Management, Sir Alex Ferguson. Firstly, apply all 5 management competency in an effective manner. Sir Alex Ferguson has demonstrated very important elements that are required the most by today manager. An effective manager should understand how their role contributes in implementing strategic company goals, successfully managing people and making our team members feel as they are doing a good job portray how successful you as a manager. Sir Alex Ferguson, top manner and personality as a manager is very impressive. He managed to draw a very good impression as a football manager to his team, the Manchester United. Secondly, leadership. Sir Alex Ferguson is Manchester United. Good manager is good leader. Successful leadership should be able to demonstrate leadership qualities in the personality and professional life, inspiring others to take action and set a course for future success. Sir Alex Ferguson managed to develop his player in living their life. His application of discipline in his personal and professional life attract people around the world, especially them in business school and not only his team. Thirdly, the implement of internal environment of the corporate culture. Sir Alex Ferguson has made his player be very important the blazer with the baggage as they go around anywhere. As greatest manager, Sir Alex Ferguson takes a serious view in wearing the baggage as they present the club to the public. Leader must consider innovation in leading a team or organization. Discretion helps people understand the important a symbol that convey meaning to others. Next, conclusion and recommendation. In conclusion, the video discusses about secret of success Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson is one of football's most successful and long-serving manager, and he has a lot of experience to continue his success. Despite the secret of Sir Alex Ferguson, various challenges and obstacles had to be faced, but he did not give up and tried to resolve the situation until the situation improved. Next, Sir Alex Ferguson managed the whole club. He not only interact with team players, but he also entertained the staff and field guide and even the kit wash machine. As a result, there are some opinions to resolve the problem. That is by deciding a new strategy and refusing to give up. The team's win may be increase even more. This is because strategy is about creating the future. Next, to solve the problem, the manager must be clear about the employees and work to strengthen the group families. Next lesson from the documentary. The lesson that I have learned from the documentary. Firstly, we must have the courage to begin anything. Sir Alex Ferguson had 5 big squads that have won various titles over the course of his 27 years career. On the other hand, Sir Alex Ferguson will find it difficult to recruit professional team members. Secondly, the kind of discipline played an important role in management. Sir Alex Ferguson placed great emphasis on time management. He was the first on training field every day, arriving at 7 a.m. Thirdly, believe in your ability and don't be afraid of failure. Sir Alex Ferguson has a quality shared by all outstanding athletes and divided sense of self-confidence. He is acutely aware of his management teams and fully supports himself. To conclude, manager play a critical role in the development of an organization. The executive committee has this considered control over the organization. There is no great organization without a great director.